girls, so it seems like Sabrina Carpenter is yet again in hot water over her recent attire on stage. You know, people are criticizing her for being too edgy, too raunchy, overly sexual, doing too much for a...
I ain't lying though, she have, bro, over the years, she have got overly sexual, you know what I'm saying? Bro, that's crazy. I ain't lying, Sabrina, that's crazy, bro. Going on stage, getting on your knees, faking like you eating that man up is crazy, blood.
Here, I've heard from a lot of people like, wow, like she's just like the horniest girl alive, because sometimes in my songs I say some crazy things on stage, but I'm actually a very normal amount of horny.
Like, that is definitely a hot topic.
I ain't gonna lie though, she is top 5 white girls though, you know what I'm saying? She top 5 snow bunnies. I still want a taste, you know what I'm saying? I still want a piece of Sabrina, you know what I'm saying? Whenever you need some chocolate, I'm here, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go crazy, Sabrina. You on stage faking like you giving head, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get it. You too, man. What's good? It's your boy FSDee coming back with another video, man. And bruh, appreciate y'all for 5K. I just woke up, man, you know what I'm saying? I checked my sub count. We at 5K finally, you know what I'm saying? It's been a long time coming, but we here. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate all y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? We finally made it to this next milestone, man. Road to 10K, but you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I got good and bad news. The bad news is I got a strike on the channel, bro. You know what I'm saying? I reacted to a video yesterday, and I guess the channel didn't like that I reacted to their video. I was promoting positivity, and they strike the nigga video, bro. That's tough. Nigga striking videos, my nigga. You did better just demonetizing it, brother. You know what I'm saying? Nigga done strike my video. Now I gotta wait 90 days for it to expire. It's all good, bro. Ain't nothing but the devil, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good, man. The grind don't stop, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely about to switch up the content, though, you know what I'm saying? I got some bangers loading up. I was really just waiting to hit this 5K, honestly, but we here, bro. You know what I'm saying? We here. We woke up today. That's all that matters. But today we got Sabrina Carpenter, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got young Sabrina, you know what I'm saying? Fine shit, you know what I'm saying? Herself. Apparently everybody hates Sabrina, you know what I'm saying? We about to check out this video, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Join the family. Roll the 6K. You know what I'm saying? Roll the 6K, man. We here. Let's get it.
Gentlemen, boys and girls, so it seems like Sabrina Carpenter is yet again in hot water over her recent attire on stage. You know, people are criticizing her for being too edgy, too raunchy, overly sexual, doing too much for a...
I ain't lying though, she have, bro, over the years, she have got overly sexual, you know what I'm saying? But she one of those. That's tough, you know what I'm saying? She one of those. She really couldn't wait to get in this bag, you know what I'm saying? You know, Disney had her under the contract, so she couldn't really do what she really wanted to do. But now that she out that contract, she could, you know what I'm saying? She running wild, you know what I'm saying? Look at her. She bent over, you know what I'm saying? Let me smack it, you know what I'm saying? Let me grab it. All right, let me chill.
Disney child star, and they're even going as far as now calling her an industry plant. Seems like there's a lot of debate online whether or not any of the attire she's been wearing, the way she's been acting, and the songs she's been making are organic or not, whether it's being pushed by her record label, her PR managers, her team, or if it's just coming from her naturally. People are now up in arms over whether or not any of this is even authentic.
By the time Short and Sweet hit its full stride, Sabrina's live show was every bit as calculated as the rollout. But the same elements that kept her name trending also opened up a new line of criticism.
Bro, that's crazy. I ain't lying, Sabrina. That's crazy, bro. Going on stage, getting on your knees, faking like you eating that man up is crazy, blood. Who would have thought in a million years Sabrina would be on stage doing something like this? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. She might be one of those. She might be a puppet. That's tough. You know what I'm saying? These industry, bro. I wouldn't be surprised, bro.
So I'm sure a lot of us are familiar with this clip right here. Sabrina on stage, she bends down on her knees, takes her mic, and simulates as if she was, you know, giving somebody ratio. Yeah, we've all seen it.
Have you ever tried this?
New Juno position unlocked. Juno, I believe, is a song made by Sabrina Carpenter that has a lot of sexually suggestive lyrics or content. That has definitely sparked a lot of debate online, whether or not it's appealing to the male gaze or if it's too sexually objectifying and if she's setting women back 1,000 years.
The conversation intensified as videos surfaced of her bed cam outro. Backlit curtains showed a dancer lifting Sabrina's legs and mimicking foreplay. There was massive outrage about how she still had Disney Kids fans that were attending her shows while she leaned into her sexually suggestive performances. And Sabrina seems fully aware of what she's getting herself into.
Now, here's the thing. I will say, though, that as an artist, you should be able to grow and mature. If that's what you want to lean into, go for it. I'm pretty sure, and correct me if I'm wrong, when it comes to concerts like a Sabrina Carpenter, where there's going to be sexually suggestive content on stage like this, don't they have a restriction or an age limit for the person purchasing the tickets? I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me. I'm just saying, if you're a listener of Sabrina Carpenter's music, you understand the lyrics and you understand that she's going to be doing this type of stuff at her shows, maybe, I don't know, like, don't purchase this stuff for your kids. Like, if you're under the age of 18, you're a child or whatever, you can't buy it without an ID, I'm pretty sure. So if you have somebody over the age of 18 buying this stuff because they're a fan and they're bringing their kids along with them, then I mean, hey, that's just shitty parenting in and of itself. You can't really blame the artist for that, whether you believe she's doing too much or not. But again, in this day and age, I guess artists and public figures or whatever is supposed to be responsible for what other people.
That is crazy, bruh. Bro, the evolution of Sabrina definitely need to be studied, though, because she did come out of nowhere with these antics, though. You know what I'm saying? It's like ever since she really got deeper in the industry, bro, they just been sexualizing the piss out of her, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole different Sabrina, you know what I'm saying? You know, once the elites get to you, man, bro, you know what I'm saying? But, of course, they're going to be promoting this to the youngins, you know what I'm saying? All this stuff set in play to keep us distracted, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
See in media, kind of strange.
I think over the last year, I've heard from a lot of people like, wow, like she's just like the horniest girl alive, because sometimes in my songs I say some crazy things on stage, but I'm actually a very normal amount of horny, and also just, you know, a lot of it is because I'm able to kind of have fun and play, and, you know, when I'm doing these live shows, it's just a matter of not taking things too seriously.
Some people call Sabrina an industry plant.
Now, that's the thing. A lot of people don't believe that everything she just said is organically from her own mind. They believe that this is a carefully curated, constructive narrative image by her team to be pushed out for sales. People are now starting to lean into the theory that the whole strategy by her label execs is to make her more edgy, more I don't give an F type of attitude with the over-sexualized attire, look at me, and I'm doing things that, you know, young people, young women, and whatever think is cool and edgy, and I'm appealing to that type of crowd while simultaneously offending the opposite crowd who thinks her wardrobe is sexual objectification on steroids and attempts to satiate the male gaze. Like, that is definitely a hot topic.
I ain't gonna lie, though, she is top 5 white girls, though. You know what I'm saying? She top 5 snow bunnies. She look good. I ain't gonna lie. I still want a taste, you know what I'm saying? I still want a piece of Sabrina, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you into chocolate, but like, whenever you need some chocolate, I'm here, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go crazy, Sabrina. You on stage faking like you giving head, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, I'm trying to get it. I know she get active in the bed, you know what I'm saying? But
which, in my opinion, all in all, has allowed her name to constantly be in headlines, thus producing more overall visibility and sales for her music. And to be quite honest, it's actually quite brilliant. But then again, it does seem to be backfiring now.
Some people call Sabrina an industry plant, which is kind of subjective, but Sabrina's been in the industry for over 10 years, so that doesn't really apply here.
I'm just one of those artists that it took a few tries, and I don't even think of it as it took a few tries to be good or to be successful. I just think maybe for people to understand it and catch on.
And by taking a few tries, let me break this down for you. All she really means is going through different identities, different images, different brands to see what sticks and what does not. Pretty much every well-known actor, singer, creator in this day and age has done that. I've done it, obviously. People like Will Smith, Beyonce, Justin Timberlake, Bieber, PewDiePie, anybody you can really think of has gone through different phases of brands, identities, types types of content they make, styles of creation, etc., etc. It's natural for creators to go through these different storylines and arcs to explore different creative styles, and the style of which has seemed to stick for Sabrina Carpenter, that has allowed her to propel herself to mega stardom, appears to be the one that is causing the most division.
But what Sabrina does next starts an even bigger conversation. You see, to promote her new album, she posted one picture and set the internet on fire.
Sabrina Carpenter just posted a cover photo of her upcoming album, Man's Best Friend, where she's on all fours next to a man.
Yo, Sabrina, I ain't gonna lie though, Sabrina, you're horny on a different level. You know what I'm saying? You talking about you just promoting regular horniness. Love, you on a different level with it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, who would have, like I said, who would have ever thought in a million years Sabrina would be on this type timing? I don't know how long y'all been knowing Sabrina, but I've been watching her since Girl Meets World. That's how I was introduced to her, you know what I'm saying? But I would have never thought she'd be this sexual, you know what I'm saying? You could tell they pushing it now, you know what I'm saying? She don't have to be this sexual, but sex do sells. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, in the industry, it's all about a dollar, you know what I'm saying? They prioritize money over moral, so I ain't even really surprised at this, but damn, you know what I'm saying? She look good, no, I ain't gonna lie. I still want to taste, though, you know what I'm saying? Give me a taste.
Yes, this image right here with some guy in a suit on some 50 Shades of Grey type of shit set a lot of people on fire. For obvious reasons, the optics, a woman in a dress on her knees, kneeling to a man, grabbing her hair, clenching the hell out of her hair strands in a very submissive position while he's standing over here in the dominant one, obviously sent a lot of people over the edge.
Now, some people send unhappy responses, writing, "This is sending us back 5 decades."
Previously, I said the narrative is that a lot of people believe that this is sending women back 1,000 years. You know, in this one image, somebody said, "You're sick if you find this attractive." Another person said, "It's not normal for the new generation of pop girls to do things like this. It's neither sexy nor cool. It's just disgusting and objectifying women." Now, here's the thing. Based off of the general consensus that I can see online, whether you're offended by this, hey, I can't help you with that. So it seems like in this day and age, there seems to be a crowd where there's kind of like 2 or 3 categories of feminists. Feminists, 1, my body, my choice. I can do whatever the hell I want. There's nothing wrong with this. She's just doing with what she wants with her body, so it doesn't matter. And anybody who criticizes her for it is anti-feminist. Feminist group 2, you should never be in the submissive position to a man standing over you like this. This goes against everything we believe in. How dare you put out an image of yourself as a woman, objectifying yourself in such a position that basically presents yourself in a position lower than that of a man. And if you think this is cool, you're basically anti-woman. And the third group that's kind of like in the middle, like, ladies, I don't care. Do what you want. As long as I can do what I want, you can do what you want. Although I may not support this, you know, she's free to do whatever the hell she wants as a girl.
I could kind of see what people are saying, but ain't that's kind of the whole point of being a woman? Being real submissive, you know what I'm saying? But I see, like, to the degree she taking it, you know what I'm saying? It is kind of over the top, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? It's overly sexual for no reason, but you gotta think sex sells. Remember that, you know what I'm saying? You know they gonna push that narrative, you know what I'm saying? You know the industry gotta push that narrative. That's all they want to do, you know what I'm saying? They can't just have a girl just singing regular. Bro, if she was just on stage just being a normal artist, bro, she wouldn't be as big as she is now, you know what I'm saying? Even though she talented as hell, you know what I'm saying? She got hits on top of hits, you know what I'm saying? She real talented, but the industry don't want to push that. They don't want to promote that. So they gotta overly sexualize her. You know what I'm saying? But in terms of the submissive thing, that's the whole point of being a girl. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be submissive. You know what I'm saying? That's your role in society. You know what I'm saying? But that's tough though.
Woman, which in my opinion is just the most reasonable take. Group 1 kind of believes that you gotta do the most and dress risque to prove that less clothes equals more cool and that it supports the movement. Group 2 believes that any position like this, whether it's the choice of the woman or not, that presents itself to be in an inferior position to that of a man is anti-woman, anti-feminist, and that you're a detriment to the movement. And Group 3 just kind of doesn't give a fuck at all what people do. Like, live, let live. I live my life, you live yours. Kind of more on the hippie vibe. And honestly, honestly, it's wild how the media has so much power and control over a whole group of people when none of this is real, bro. It's all fake, calculated, curated, and the goal is to get as much visibility as possible. Like everybody took the bait, fell for the trap. Hook, line, and sinker. This is exactly what the record labels want. People divided, arguing with each other, and keeping their artists' names constantly in the headlines.
Feminists did not like this one. Women's advocacy groups call the image regressive and male-centered, arguing it glamorizes submission and sets feminism back a decade. And then you had others that were on her side saying that shaming a woman's marketing is its own brand of misogyny.
We are all born sexual creatures, thank God. It's a pity so many people despise and crush this natural freedom.
So yeah, basically, the two major groups of feminists fighting each other. The one who support, a woman being as sexual as she wants, no matter
really
how
sitting up here arguing over the net, bro. This is what the industry want, bro. Y'all really sitting up here hard up mad over this, bro. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter, bro. Let her do what she want to do, bro. Which your opinion don't matter anyway. So whatever you think of, whatever you speaking on the media, bro, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So just let her do what she want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point. That's what they promoting. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point of pushing her out there, is to over sexualize her. You know what I'm saying? She down to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? She cool with it. So why are you mad, my nigga? Let her do what she want to do. Y'all be too invested into other people's lives, bro. Focus on yourself. Let her do what she want to do, bro.
it is, and the other being like, yeah, yo, you're doing too much, especially if a man's holding you in that type of position. What the hell are you doing? And the third group, who's kind of like not even in the fight, just sitting on the sidelines eating popcorn, like, hey, shit ain't got nothing to do with me. And yeah, honestly, it's kind of funny. Like, at this point, it's just free marketing, man. And it seems like I don't think that this is, in my honest opinion, this is Sabrina's natural personality type, her natural way of acting. I think her entire image, brand, and perception by the public has been carefully calculated, curated, shaped, and molded into a specific way that has allowed her to launch her name up into the charts like she's never seen before. So yeah, I mean,
that's the whole point. Like, brother, this helping promote her, you know what I'm saying, as much as possible. Think about it, bro. We ain't, until now, like, you ain't really used to hear Sabrina's name, you know what I'm saying? She was always a household name because she was a, you know what I'm saying, she was a childhood, she was a part of a lot of people's childhood, you know what I'm saying? But like, she wasn't as big as she is now, you know what I'm saying? But once she started sexualizing herself, that she shot up to the top, you know what I'm saying? But that was all calculated, you know what I'm saying? That's what the industry wants.
Your thoughts and opinions down below. Do you think she's a Sabrina that is an industry plant? Do you think she's organic, authentic? Do you think this is really her? Or do you think this entire thing was scripted and calculated by her own team, record labels, PR managers, etc.? All thoughts and opinions down below. Like, share, you already know what to do.
W. Maury, man, you know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments on Sabrina, you know what I'm saying? I think it's calculated, honestly. I mean, that's what the industry want, you know what I'm saying? They trying to divide people the best way they could, so it be what it be, you know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, she like I said, she top 5 white girls, you know what I'm saying? Top 5 snow bunnies. Shout out to Sabrina, keep doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? FSD out.